An event occurs like birth, death and stillbirth, and again it can occur at home, at an institution or outside. So if this is the registrar is the pivotal point for the operation of the software, because he completed, then registration unit and all will be shown there for Ladakh. Then he can enter the CAPTCHA and he can click on register to register himself. But with the online mode, I think this will not be required any longer. Section 17 deals with search and issuance of certified extracts. The one important point is that it prohibits the registrar to disclose the cause of death. So cause of death, the registrar, it can give an extract of the death certificate, but the cause of death is not to be revealed. And section 18 provides for inspection of registration offices, and it deals with the provision of inspection of the registers that are kept there. There's an annexure 4 and then it is combined in annexure 5 and the report goes to the RGI. There is a prescribed time limit in which he has to submit the report to the chief registrar, and the annual statistical report is submitted through the chief registrar to the RGI. Section 20 deals with registration outside India. Section 20 is continuing with that there is a special provision for registration of births of non-citizens born outside India, if parents of child return to India with a view to permanent settlement. So mostly this is handled by the High Commissions and the other.
सॉफ्टवेयर ऑपरेट कर रहे हो तो 2-3 डोंगल होंगे, फिर वो गुम हो जाता है कौन सा कहाँ. सो आई थिंक यू कैन ऑप्ट फॉर द आधार बेस इज वेरी, क्योंकि आपको आधार नंबर डालना है और नेचुरली आपको ओटीपी आ जाएगा, आपका डिजिटली सिग्नेचर हो जाएगा. तो आप जो भी करना हो, दैट आई लीव इट टू यू, बट डोंगल इज समथिंग फिजिकल यू हैव टू कैरी. और वो जनरली मैं तो मेरे पास एक डोंगल है, ये अपना जो हम अपलोड करते हैं ना लद्दाख गेजेट के ऊपर, उसका मेरे पास डोंगल है.
Giving me an opportunity to present in front of you, sir. It is my privilege that I have got the opportunity to present in front of such respected officers of the administration. I would also like to thank sir for showing such a keen interest, because it encourages us as ORJ also to work harder on our software so that the states and the UTs do not face any problem. I would also like to thank Director Health Services, both and Director Housing and Urban Development and the CMOs for taking so much effort to organize this meeting. I would be beginning my session with a presentation on the civil registration system. I would also like to tell you that two of my esteemed colleagues from Delhi have joined, Mr. Digvijay and Mr. Akhtar, Assistant Directors in IT.
Officer there or any person who was designated, so he would issue the birth and death certificate, depending upon the feedback from the allied hospitals, or even getting information privately or from the cremation grounds, burial grounds. So in the burial grounds and in the cremation grounds, there was a system of maintaining a register from where you would get that document, and then they would present it to the concerned registration officer, who was generally in the municipality. And outside the municipal areas, it was the SHO concerned. So he was the registrar. So this system was there in the JNK, and till very recently, because I around 1 year ago, I got one birth certificate issued from the SHO Kargil. So till very recently we were doing it. But now, as the civil registration system has become applicable to us, and under the civil registration system, the registrars, the government of the UT administration has, under the Act, they have appointed the chief registrar, who is the Secretary Health. Then they have appointed additional chief registrars, who is the director and the director of the local body. Then they have appointed district registrars, who are the CMOs, and then the registrars, who are the DMOs. So this is the hierarchy, and it has been notified under the Act. So you are thereby statutory authorities for the purpose of registration of births and deaths. So, and this has been done under the various sections, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are few sections which say that the government will appoint chief registrar, the government will appoint the district registrar, government will appoint the registrars. So under the sections of that act, it's a very small act, but this is these are the statutory powers. So this is a statutory function. Everybody has to do this function. It's a statutory. It's an obligatory function. It's not that you may register, you may not. It's an obligatory function, and the obligation is that you have to do it within 7 days. I think.
Without the name of the child, name can be added later, and but not after 15 years. So there are a lot of things that have been inbuilt, drawing from the experience of how he can proceed, and he checks the details, and once he approves, the general public gets the option to print the certificate. He can search the application and print the certificate for that application, and this is the